Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your general reading for August. I hope you are amazing. Welcome. So, this is a general reading for August. There will be a love reading later, probably next week, for August as well. This is general, as I said, so it may not resonate for everyone. That's okay. Take what does, leave what doesn't. I am on social media and Instagram and Facebook. So let's be friends. There are transits there, additional information for your journey, journaling prompts, all kind of things. Check it out. And Patreon. I'm on Patreon. If you want to get these readings super early, you can meet me there. And we're going to jump right in, Aquarius, and see what we have for you in August. Okay, we have a moment's regret. Investigate, no need to fear, and choices. Okay. Aquarius, you get to move on from something. Okay, it's time to move on from something. So I feel like something happened in the past and you don't want it to happen again. Discord is the word that's coming to my mind. Okay, you don't want this discord anymore. You don't want these issues. You want to move forward. You want to move, period. It's like you want things to move. You want things to grow, right? There's a sense in all these cards of this underlying wanting to move things forward, but also not wanting to fall back into old habits, okay? I feel like this is a time to ask a lot of questions, to get to know the ins and outs of something, okay? So I feel like you need to get deeper into something. For those of you starting hobbies and projects, I would start researching and doing deep investigation of what that is. So this is like more like education, knowledge, growing in some sort of area that you don't have a lot of information in. That will be really good for you in August. Yes, and have faith in yourself. You can handle anything. Don't fall back into old habits or old mindsets because it feels more comfortable. This is about moving forward. I feel like you can defeat anything that comes forward. Okay, it's like take that new step and keep going is the feeling in August. Okay. Yeah, because I feel like there's some sort of blockage. I feel like you're going to hit a blockage or hit a snag, okay, in August. And you may need to, it's giving me hangman energy, like you need to sit back and watch and see what's going to happen. Keep doing what it is that you're doing, but it's like, don't push. It's like something needs your attention, okay? Yeah, you definitely know there's a need for change. The more information that you gather in August, the more you feel comfortable about what it is that you're doing, whether this is work or some sort of goal you're trying to achieve. I feel like it's going to open doors for you or give you the information you need for the future. Yeah. So anytime there's a blockage or trouble or some sort of conflict, it's like you need to make the decision to follow your intuition. Your intuition I mean that you need to take a break, pause, and pay attention. It's important to keep in mind in August, Aquarius, the larger goal that you're trying to achieve. Okay? This is like you want to retaliate, or you feel like you want to retaliate, or you feel like you want to gain control, but the easiest thing for you to do is just sit back. Gain knowledge about what to do instead of being reactive. Yeah, it's definitely time for some change. It's like your higher self is putting you in a situation where there needs to be change. And your mind is in that same area. So you know that there's time for needs to be changed. And the universe is facilitating for you to have change. Okay? Yeah, you can't let negativity, gossip, hurt feelings stop you from moving forward. Some of you feel like someone's talking about you behind your back, but I don't feel like they are. I feel like it's more about you not knowing what's going on in a situation and assuming the worst. But you have the chance to adopt a abundant and positive mindset instead of a negative mindset about a situation. Because this is more like you don't know something. There's something that you don't know that you think you do know. I feel like you're making assumptions about something. And you can be above whatever this is, Aquarius. Okay? Let's get into your cards. Four of Cups, Eight of Wands, Queen of Swords, the World, Sun, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, King of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. I'm going to take all three. Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Swords in reverse, both, and the Tower. The Tower brings a shakeup and change. So this is like change is coming, changes in the environment, and you just need to let it happen. It's there because there's a structure, there's an idea, there's a force that doesn't need to be there. That's exactly why that comes up, okay? So I feel like there's a little bit of codependency. It's kind of like when you're expecting someone to pick up the slack for you, or you're expecting something just to work out for you. That's what it feels like. It's like expecting something to work out for you without you being involved in it. And that needs to change. I feel like you need to get more into a survival mode where you are the lead of your life, or you're taking control of your life. This is going to cause the change that you need. It may not be change that you feel comfortable with, but it is going to start the change that you need. So Major Arcana, the World, the Sun. That's it. The World, the Sun, and the Tower. The Tower does bring the shakeup. Shakeups are not bad though. Okay. This is about trusting the fall. Trusting the fall, trusting the change. Really getting an understanding of why it's happening so it doesn't happen again. I get that a lot. Yeah, you're starting a new cycle. The new cycle brings in happiness to you. That's what it does. It's bringing in happiness. It's bringing in vitality, success, a reason for you to get up in the morning, a reason for you to be excited about a new day. That's what it is. But something has to end with the World card in order for that to come in. Okay. It's like appreciating what has happened and then deciding to look forward into something more happy and successful for you. That's actually really, really good. Okay, let's start at the top. Yeah, you've definitely become aware in the last few months, Aquarius, of things that need to change, or things that maybe you tried to disconnect from because you didn't want to deal with them. Okay. A lot of that has came because of chaos. You know, this feels like chaos, obstacles in any direction in your life. And at first you may have felt fell into that energy because it just felt like everything was just negative, everything was just wrong, everything was just going bad. And it's time to get out of that. It's like, understand the lessons that you went through, and it's time for you to reconnect back with yourself, back with your happiness, back with your emotions, and back with your intuition. This comes to you by being logical, okay? Being logical about your life, not being so critical, you know? It's like you can let your guard down. You don't have to put blame on everything and everyone that has wronged you or everything that has went bad. It's just time for you to reconnect with your own life, you know? It's time for you to have that motivation to move forward, because bad things do happen. Things do not go as planned all the time, but you can't hold on to that, okay? The important part is, well, this is coming up because there's something that you need to face, okay? This is like you're not creating the environment that is conducive to you growing, to nurturing yourself, to finding the job that you want, to having the resources that you want. Some of you, it's not very good for your health either, for you to be doing this. You know, it's like there needs to be self-care. Yes, there needs to be self-care. Yeah, it feels like you think a lot of things are happening to you. You're finding out a lot of things, a lot of bad. It feels like bad news, but it's more just like obstacles, you know, um, things that's blocking your way moving forward. It's almost like something you felt pretty confident in, that it was just going to happen, that it always happened this way, that this person was always your friend, that this person was always next to you, that you would always have this job, you know. It doesn't feel bad though. It's like maybe you found something out bad about that. Maybe you were starting a project and you got a block, like maybe you're a writer and you got writer's block. Um, it feels like it came on pretty sudden, whatever this is. Okay. Yeah, something came on pretty sudden. It's like you need to be centered through this. Yeah, you need to be centered and you need to prioritize what's important here. Because there's a little bit of despair, there's a little bit of grief. It feels like you need to forgive each these things that happen so you can move on from them and not dig deep into those feelings of sadness, of grief, of being let down. Okay? Yeah. It's definitely time for you to take control. Okay? It's time for you to be inspired, to move forward. I would say talk to the source. Talk to the source and get to the source of what the issue is so you can put it to rest. And once you do that, you can channel this energy into a place that you need it and you can move forward. That's exactly what I'm going to say. I feel like there is misinformation being given here. Gossip, not knowing the truth, assuming instead of just asking. If you just ask, you know, I feel like you won't have these problems with this. Okay? Yeah, you're definitely going through a new phase in August for sure. Yes, getting rid of some obsessive thoughts and obsessive feelings. Maybe someone cheated on you. Maybe someone broke up a friendship. Maybe it's like you feel like wrongdoing from a group or another person or your social circle in some way. It feels like gossip. It feels like negativity. It feels like I have to be on my own because I can't trust anyone type of energy. It's like it's time to leave that alone and reconnect with those that you care about or that love you, especially if you're in a relationship. Okay. Yeah, because I feel like the environment is conducive. Okay. It may have been like maybe you weren't spending time together, maybe things weren't working out the way that it should have been. And it's due to everyone's own reasons. That's what I'm going to say. I feel like everyone has their own reasons for why they were separate. You have it because of maybe angst or anger. They because maybe they were busy or they didn't know what to do. Who even knows? But I feel like everyone had their own valid reasons for what they were doing. And because of that, it created like a defensiveness between everyone that didn't really work out. But it's like this person isn't mad or this person isn't angry. This person is still open for communication, for discussion. And all this is going to come out if there's talking. Okay. So it feels like those emotions, all those emotions that you had within this situation are really superficial. They don't really matter. It's all about everyone being in their head, right? Overthinking. That's what it looks like. It looks like overthinking. Too much thinking and not the right direction. Okay? Yeah. Not really starting any new focuses or any new coming together, any new stable connections. So there needs to be clarity. There needs to be conversation. There needs to be, someone needs to take initiative to have some sort of breakthrough in that. Okay? And I do feel like it's going to turn out very well. Okay, Aquarius? So I see an opportunity for you in work, in a new home, in a new car, in something that you really want, okay? But it's about you seeking it out. The Ace of Pentacles, the opportunity is there, but you have to step into it. Hence, the Two of Pentacles is that, of balancing how to get that, stepping into. 3 is stepping into it, but you know what I'm saying. So you have an opportunity for something to better your life is what I'm feeling from this, okay? The key to you getting that is controlling your emotions, achieving your goals in a way that is not destructive. So when you feel certain emotions, it's like you don't have to go the negative route. You can go the positive route. It's okay to think positively, and that's what's going to bring in these opportunities for you. This is about putting yourself in the flow of things. So right now, let's say you may not feel like you're going to get this job. If you control your emotions about not being good enough, if that is for you, then you can focus the energy on doing the things that will get you this opportunity. Okay. All of this is about movement with the 7 of Pentacles. This energy is about getting you towards your goal. Because if you don't, you won't reap the rewards, right? It's like you need to push forward. It's like you need to refocus on what is important. On what is important. Yeah, you're disconnected from your true needs and desires because of negative emotions, sadness, grief about the past and what it is that you cannot change. But it's time to start that new route. It's time to say yes. It's time to try something differently. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of overthinking due to your emotions, and because of all the things that have happened in your life. Like at first you were really open to opportunities and you were really happy, and then you took on a lot of responsibilities. You had a lot of choices to make. You were fearful at that point of what was next or what's going to come next, instead of like enthusiastic about it. But now it's time to start putting in the work. Yeah. Now it's time to start putting in the work for your future, for what it is that you want to become. It's like, be curious of life. Go out there, experiment, find new things. Don't argue when negative things happen. Take it as a lesson, and move forward. Yeah, it's about you getting back to yourself. Yeah. Because you feel like you don't want to take any foolish risks, but it's time to address those fears so you can move forward. Don't be afraid of change. Okay? What you're going to lose is negativity. What you're going to gain is reward. And this, I feel like with this being the 7 of Pentacles, it is quite an investment. It's like an investment in yourself. Okay. All right. So we're going to go into spirit message, and then I'll pull a card for you to journal or meditate on. So Aquarius for August. Yes, you've lost your dreams. You've lost your dreams, to reality, to troubles, to hardships, and it's time to gain those back. It's time to set new intentions for your life and what it is that you want to achieve. If you don't have that hope, if you don't have that belief, you can't manifest it. The idea isn't there. Okay. You can't rush divine timing, Aquarius. Things happen on its own. You will receive what it is that you're supposed to receive. I will say that. But it's about you taking the journey. It's about you changing your mindset. Okay? Yeah. You need to open up the door for yourself, because I keep seeing a door. So this is a chance for you to open up to hope and faith so you can open up the door to yourself. It's not about when it's going to happen. It's just about you being in the flow and in the energy of things. Okay? It'll make you feel more comfortable. It'll make you feel more free to make decisions and choices that are best for you, because you're not worried about the burdens, the hardships, the negative parts. Also, it'll help you connect to loved ones, people that you care about, people that are supposed to be in your life, instead of holding on to supposed negative situations. Because I really feel like you're perceiving that something is happening, then it's not, and there needs to be a discussion. Okay, I really feel that, and once you have that discussion, once you talk about it, I feel like that's released and you can move on from it. Okay. All right. Your journaling card is you are a truth seeker, awakening, actualizing, transcending. Who can you invite more grace? How can you invite more grace to guide you? Yeah. You got to be patient with yourself, Aquarius. I feel like you're about to go on a journey. Yeah, definitely find the truth in something that you assume is what's happening. I feel like there's some lies, some gossip, some cattiness going on that you need to investigate so you can move forward and bring it to an end. But what's so interesting is it just feels to me like it's not what you think it is. Like you're going to be able to move forward from it in a positive manner, okay? So just meditate on that. Figure out how to say it, how to do it if you're having troubles with that. But I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.